Hello everyone and welcome to Acco Drive. We have with us Markus Mueller-Zambre, the head of region for APAC, Africa, China, India for BMW Motorrad with us. And today they have launched the new CE04. So Markus, welcome to Acco Drive and welcome to India.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. It's always a pleasure to be in India. And again, what a great day we had already, with the launch of this bike.
Yes. So Markus, what gave you the confidence of getting the CE04 to the Indian market? Because this was launched 2 years back, but now you have come here finally.
Yeah, first of all, it took us some time to launch the CE04 in India because we really thought, let's have a holistic launch when we launched the bike in Asia Pacific. As you know, the bike has been very successful now in Europe. It has been very successful, particularly in Germany, and in lots of other European markets like France, like Italy. And we took a very holistic approach that we brought to Asia Pacific, and we launched it this year in Japan, we launched it in Malaysia, we launched it also in Korea, and now India is on the line. And again, we are very much confident that with all the marketing aspects we have put in, that this bike is going to much of fun to India.
Okay. And Markus, are you looking at any exclusive amount of units for this CE04 in India, or it can be like how much ever you order and the scooter will be exported?
There's at the moment not much pressure, to be honest, because we really want to make a statement with this kind of mobility concept. Yeah. So at the moment, from the rolling character, we want, of course, to give our brand next kind of step forward when it comes to reaching the next level. On the other side, we already see from today that there's lots of interest and enthusiastic from you guys, but also from customers who are watching it online. And let's see what the future is going to bring to us. But I have no doubt that the bike can be quite a success here in India.
Okay. And let's talk about sales. How was the last year's FI sales for BMW Motorrad in India?
Yeah, first of all, India is one of my favorite markets, to be honest. When we started our operations in India in 2016, 2017, it was around 250 units we sold, and now 6, 7, 8 years later, last year we ended up at almost 7,500 units, and this year it's also running very well. First of all, I'm very proud of our Indian customers, that they are so receptive to our brand. And second, I think BMW Motorrad has found a very good way, how to stress the community and how to support the riders in India from a holistic perspective here. And the third one is looking at our products, and I'm sure you know that we are bringing the new GS into the market here. I have a lot of confidence that this year is going to be a very good year for BMW Motorrad India.
Okay. And in today's presentation, we saw that you have sold over 32,000 units in India. The biggest contributing factor would be the BMW TVS partnership, the G310 series for you.
Yeah.
How do you think those series have done? And do you think it's time that we go ahead of the G310 platform because it's been in the market for 5-6 years right now?
First of all, if you look at our history at BMW Motorrad, we didn't have so many corporations in the past. And TVS is one of the corporations where we really learned a lot from each other. Now also entering here, a holistic timeline. The learning on both sides is huge.
Okay.
But what is also huge is the success, of course. As you just mentioned, 32,000 units have been sold. But what is more impressive is that more than 150,000 units have been produced from TVS, and 130,000 went outside of India. So that is a very good sign, and it keeps us promising that this is not the end of the road, it's rather the beginning.
Okay.
And I think for the future we can expect a lot from this corporation, also in regard to interesting and exciting segments above what we have at the moment.
Yeah, and if you see the 400 to 500cc motorcycle segment, we have seen a lot of action. But most of the action is happening in the roadster or the retro segment.
Yes.
But BMW, the focus has been more modern and everything. Do you have any plans of going the roadster way, or you want to stick to the modern way of things?
I say nothing is decided yet. Also, we are a little bit down the road on that one here. I mean, let's face it, we are a GS company. We come from the adventure segment here. That is what made our company big and successful. That will always play a decisive role, But as you also know, our product portfolio on a worldwide basis, the Roadster has a big part in our family
series,
and I absolutely see that also in the future in that segment what you just said.
Yeah. And last question on the BMW TVS partnership, the CE02, the little brother of this, is manufactured in India and exported globally. Can we see that coming out after the CE04?
Give us some time to really finalize our decision here, but I can tell you the bike is quite a success, what we just talked earlier. It's a complete new segment with the APAC Cura that we brought up here. And I'm quite confident that the Indian customer will also have a chance better sooner than later to experience that.
And last question on the 1300 GS, the motorcycle is finally here in India.
Yes.
It took some time for it to come to India, but it's finally here. What has been the response till now? Because I knew a lot of friends who were waiting for the GS. So How has been the response?
I can tell you the pressure is always on, yeah, when you build one of the most successful bikes from a company perspective here. I reflect a little bit on the Motorrad days, yeah, in Garmisch that we had 2 weeks ago, and the feedback, first of all, from the adventure was phenomenal, but also from established GS customers on the new GS was very much solid. It gives us lots of confidence that we again hit the nail on the right side here. To be honest, the GS is a legend. Yeah, it's unique in the industry, and it's something that really sets our brand apart from others. I'm pretty much sure you know about all the competitors which are out there trying to copy some of our DNA, some of our aspects here. But I can tell you with the GS, we once again have set the standard to Champions League level. So as you see from my motivation, from my enthusiasm here, I'm very happy with the performance at the moment.
Okay. And before we sign out, one last question. Which is your favorite BMW Motorrad motorcycle that you really enjoy riding?
No, maybe you have heard a little bit. Yeah, I'm a GS guy. Yeah. I can tell you, I grew up with the GS when I was a little one, and my father used to drive one. And seeing the development of the GS over the last 40 years, yeah, it creates goosebumps, yeah, because we managed to always stay on top of the segment here, and always seeing our engineers, our designers here to really pull out the maximum of efforts, but also the maximum of results. That makes me very proud. So I'm a GS guy.
Okay.
No kidding.
Thank you, Markus, for your time.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.